Alright guys, what's up? Today I want to talk about the best philosophy to have in life, which I think in my opinion is detachment, right? So what is really detachment? People often think that detachment is like you you just completely nonchalant, you don't love anything, you don't want anything in your life, right? They think you are trying to be some saint type thing, right? But really detachment is really valuing yourself. Nowadays I see these TikToks with all these people that are going through breakups and they're like, oh, this girl left me or this guy left me, and they don't really know the whole idea of detachment, right? They're so attached to this person that it physically hurts them when things don't go out as planned, and most of the time it doesn't go as planned, right? So detachment really is like you love something, but you wouldn't die if you didn't have it, if you know what I mean, right? It actually kind of puts things more into perspective, right? Even with life, you have life, but you shouldn't be attached to preserving your life. If you end up dying, you end up dying. That's your destiny, I guess, right? You shouldn't be like this all scared, like, oh shit, this might happen, that might happen. You're gonna end up not living. You're too attached to the idea of not dying, right? So the first way of practicing detachment, right, in today's day and age, is don't chase anything. Don't chase, like, if you have a business, don't chase that job that you might get. Don't chase that business partner, right? Don't chase that girl. Don't chase that guy. Don't chase, like, if you're going on bus, right? Don't chase the bus. It's gonna be another bus, right? You gotta learn to just let go and not be so attached to the idea of succeeding all the time, or the idea of getting this one person that you like, right? Usually when something's taken away from you, God ends up giving you something way better, right? And if you spend your whole time chasing, right, you're gonna not want to accept the new thing that's better. You're gonna be so bent upon having what you thought was best for you, right? But like I always say, this is all God's plan, right? For example, with this whole YouTube channel, my last YouTube video, this last third one, right? One of them, they got like 500 views in like a day or two, right? And I was surprised because I'm so detached from this channel and succeeding. I don't mind if this channel succeeds or not, right? I'm just making the YouTube videos, and whoever finds it. But God is showing me like this is the right way because you put in the work and this is how it's gonna happen. So I'm detached from the results, but I'm still putting in the effort, right? I'm detached from, oh, I'll get 1 million subscribers, or I'll get this, or I'll get that, right? I have none of those goals set. I'm purely just making YouTube videos to help people. That's literally my goal. There's no subscriber or view goal that I'm trying to hit. I never will try to hit with this channel, right? That's why I don't mind even taking breaks. Like, this is completely when I have something that I feel like I need to say, that's when I will be like making these YouTube videos, right? I can't just fish out content. Then I become like these other influencers. I become like these other YouTubers. How much ever they say they're not like this, I'm like, they still fish for the views. They still fish for the subscribers. They fish for all these things, over editing and stuff, right? I barely want to edit these videos. I probably have some music in it. The music is supposed to be like a inspirational thing, right? Like how Status Quo does it. So that's why I'm telling you guys, like, the whole idea of detachment is gonna put your mind at peace because you're not gonna be chasing success, and you should never be like chasing anything really. You should let things come into your life. When I say let things come into your life, people just sit on their bed. They're like, yo, where's that? Where's it at? That type of thing, right? But really, you gotta put in the work and be detached enough from the results that you're like, okay, I did my best. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Even with a test, if you're running a test, you put your best foot forward, right? You wrote the test to the best of your abilities. It didn't work out. That's all cool, right? But you put your best foot forward. You worked as hard as you can. You proved to God that you're working hard, right? So really, in self-improvement, that's the same thing. You are gonna fail. You're 100% gonna fail, right? but that's not negative. When you fail, you know exactly where you failed, how you failed, what to do when you failed, right? So now you're gonna incorporate those and like make sure the next time you do something, you're gonna do it better. If you know what I mean, right? You need to completely just forget the whole idea of succeeding 100% at the time. I put a diagram up on the screen. I saw this on TikTok, maybe over here. I saw this on TikTok, and it was just about like success is not linear. You're gonna go up and down until you reach the top, right? That's how success really is. You're gonna fail a bunch of times, man. Trust me, I've tried. Like in every self-improvement thing I've done, even in diets, everything, I've failed a bunch of times. It's only like after constantly trying to aim for the long run that I really get it, right? And you have to be detached. Like I said, you can't be bent. Like for example, if you play chess, right, and you have a strategy for playing chess, you're gonna find some sort of strategy. Or if this one moves there, then I do this, right? But if they don't move that same thing, you can't do the same strategy. You gotta adapt to the thing, right? You gotta adapt to the new strategy now. You can't be bent upon doing the strategy. If you do that strategy, chances are you probably lose, right? Or you lose a valuable piece. So you really gotta be having this like detachment type mindset. Being nonchalant is also okay, but like don't take it too much to the point where you don't care what anyone says. Your words have no meaning. That type of nonchalantness or detachment is pretty bad, right? And you need to learn to control your mind so that you don't focus on the results. You don't focus on what could possibly go wrong, right? You don't also focus on what could go good or what could go. You don't dwell on these things. It's a balance. You gotta just put in the work. If it happens, it happens. That's really all you gotta do, right? Even with the girl you're chasing, be detached, bro. If she comes your way, if she comes to you, then that's your way. That's what's happening for you, right? If she doesn't, there's something better for you, right? There's also the aspect of the abundance mindset that ties into it. You gotta feel like I have abundance of these things. If I lose this job, I'm gonna get another job. If I lose this girl, I'll get another girl, right? That's better, right? A lot of you guys have this whole like, I don't really know the term for it. It's not coming right now to my head, but this whole like negative mindset of like everything is wrong. Basically how black pillars think, right? Like, oh shit, I gotta be 6'4" to be this. Oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Like just leave it all. Just leave it all. Just focus on putting in the work, right? When you're working out, focus on just working out. Focus on keeping your diet as good as you can, you know? Don't focus on, oh shit, I'm losing this much weight today. Oh shit, I'm losing this much weight tomorrow, right? Don't focus on that. Or like oh shit, my abs are not showing, my muscles are not showing. It takes time, bro. Everything takes time, and you gotta be detached from the results. It's gonna take time. That's just something you gotta accept. Alright, guys.